So, so I want to go over a hit piece that came out, I think, a few days ago, about 2 days ago, and that is this Shield Media Hollywood reporter attacking, to a degree, I'll call it an attack because literally this article never needed to exist if we have to be honest with ourselves. But this is an indirect attack at Gina Carano's family because you make an article talking about her family being deeply rooted in casinos, multi-billion dollar enterprise. Oh, sorry, multi-million dollar enterprise, and the family having money in the excess of over $700 million, and the fact that you are trying to make it look like she doesn't even need to ask for sympathy because she's actually deeply rooted in cash. That is pretty much what Hollywood Reporter just put out. They write a very long article talking about the history of her family, which no one asked for. Anybody that really wants to read about Gina Carano's family could go to Wikipedia and get that information. Writing a hit piece on her, talking about how her family members set up to grew their casino business, and how she's an executive in her own family's business. I don't see how that really coincides with what is going on currently with her. It doesn't really coincide in whatsoever shape or form. You understand? Gina got fired wrongly for her own political beliefs. And I wouldn't even say political to a degree because she didn't even come out to select a faction she's supporting. Just because she said something that was taken out of context, and now she's pushed as a far right activist, and sites like Hollywood Reporter, Deadline, they have been finding ways to smear her. They've been finding ways to attack her, and they are going to keep writing hit pieces. And going forward, whenever anyone writes a hit piece, I will bring you guys the news, because I can see some of you guys like this Gina Carano news. It is what I will keep bringing to you guys. As long as I see a hit piece news, I'll bring it to you guys, because I'm really, really annoyed and disgusted by all this. You don't need to start breaking down to people how they make money in their family, how much the family is worth. That is not important to anyone as it is right now. What we want to do now is to see her succeed. We want to see her produce a Daily Wire movie and be successful. But these show medias will not allow that, because these guys are pandering to the leftists, and they have to do anything they can to keep the leftists happy. So it comes at no surprise. It's really no surprise at this point. You get very, very horrible news articles like this, but it is what it is. One more other thing, there's one of the other things that I had to go over is Gina Carano didn't really burn bridges with virtually every cast member on that Mandalorian. She pretty much did not have any hard ill will feelings about Pedro Pascal and the double standards that Disney displayed in relation to what happened to her and what Pedro did. So I like that she didn't come to that interview to blast Pedro Pascal directly or indirectly. So that's cool. I'm not a fan of Pedro. I don't really care about that guy. The guy, I feel, is a slime ball. He's just I liked him. I liked him in Game of Thrones while I watched him back then, but I hate these guys that come to fake the thing they really think about life. You can clearly see that Pedro is just faking. He's just trying to follow the narrative. But it is what it is. You can't fault him. He needs his job. He needs his money coming in. So it is what it is. as it is right now. So I really don't care about Pedro Pascal. Good luck to him in The Last of Us, and we'll see what happens with that show, whether it will be successful or not. But other than that, please do follow us on our YouTube channel. Do subscribe, like our content, follow on social media. I'm going to see you guys next time.